What's up, YouTube? This is Trey Martin from athlete.rehab.com. Today I want to talk about a topic near and dear to my heart: growth plate injuries in youth baseball players. So just this last week alone, I saw two guys that both had growth plate injuries, so I wanted to talk about what it looks like, kind of how it presents, just so you guys know if you have a kid, what it looks like if they have a growth plate injury and maybe they need to shut it down and what to do then. So with both of these kids, what you'll normally see is they're going to be pretty young. Probably the oldest I've ever seen this in, 16, 17 years old. So normally you'll see it in a kid that's 9, 10, 11, 12, somewhere in that demographic. That's your typical presentation. You'll generally see it if they've increased their throwing volume. So if they went from being used to throwing 30 to 50 pitches a game, and then all of a sudden they're doing that 2, 3, 4 times a week, then you'll see this to increase in likelihood. And the textbook finding you'll see is pain right at the site of the growth plate. So they'll say, my shoulder kind of hurts right here. And it's in this odd section where there's not really muscular attachments there. It's just kind of in this dull section here. And they'll say, it really hurts right here in the shoulder. So another thing you'll see with that too is they'll have a little bit of pain with rotation. So those are all the textbook signs. Let's talk a little bit about what we can do to minimize the risk for your kid to have a growth plate injury. So first and foremost, look at the PitchSmart guidelines that are out. It goes through exactly how many pitches is recommended at that age. So pitch count is going to be the biggest thing. I've had a lot of coaches ask me, like, Trey, why do my guys keep getting growth plate injuries? And it's simple, it's overuse. There's nothing really magical about it. There's some stuff you can do to help, like have a good rotator cuff strength plan and have really good mechanics on the mound. Those things help some, but ultimately it's going to come down to how many pitches are you throwing and how much force are you putting through that shoulder. Because what a growth plate injury really is it's just attacking the weak spot of the shoulder, so you get a little bit of torsion in the deep layback position of the arm. You get a little torsion, a little pull apart, and then the epiphyseal plate there, that's a hard word to say, epiphyseal plate will start to get a little bit of spreading there. So then you'll start to get the pain problem, and normally these things heal up pretty good. It's not really a huge thing to just freak out about. You need an x-ray to confirm this for sure, but generally we're looking at a 4 to 6 week time period, and then that's going to be rest, and then you're going to start with a light reintegration into throwing program along with some rotator cuff stuff. So maybe you see someone like me that's a physical therapist, or maybe you go see an orthopod or a sports chiropractor, someone like that, to get you back on track. So key points here: if your son or daughter starts complaining of pain right here in the shoulder, they've been throwing a lot more than they normally have, go get them checked out. Go pop in a PT clinic or go see an orthopedic immediately just to get it looked at, to be on the safe side. Because the worst case scenario with these things is you keep trying to throw through it, and then the separation between the growth plate gets worse, and then you can see worst case scenarios. People can have growth plate disruption and problems further down the line that could be addressed ordinarily. So get it checked out, especially if they have pinpoint pain here, a little bit of tenderness and swelling, and they're also showing some pain with throwing. Get it checked out, take a good 4 to 6 weeks off from throwing, and then start with some light bands, some strengthening work, and then slowly reintegrate back into throwing, and then your kid should be fine. Please like, subscribe, and comment on this video if you found this helpful, just to have this general overview. I'm really trying to grow my YouTube so I can post more stuff on here. So thanks for watching this, and comment if you have any questions.